Never Death Row Production. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Tyson, next heavyweight champion of the world.
Alrighty guys, what's going on? Welcome on back. It's the Empire. I'm your host Risky. Happy Sunday to all. Happy Father's Day to all. It is June 21st. Looking back at yesterday, back-to-back losing days. Yesterday really pissed me off though. That Cubs game, they were up 5-0. I turned around for 30 minutes, came back. Sons of bitches were down 7-5. After that, the Cubs, we needed the Dodgers-Orioles game to go over 8.5 total runs. The Dodgers went out there, let Trevor Rogers look like Randy Johnson. I don't know what was happening yesterday. But look, I got this video coming out super late, not because I got stuck at the job, just because I didn't want no last-minute pitching changes, no last-minute substitutions, no last-minute my stomach's hurting, none of that. Look. Guys, you already know the rules. It's on to the next one. It's Sunday. It's Father's Day. We got a full slate of baseball here on tap today. Guys, Outlier Sportsbook. The link is down in the description. Sign up with them. The first week is free. Also, at the end of the video, the 4 bets we'll be placing here today ourselves. With all of that being said, let's jump into it. All right, first game up, we got the Reds in New York taking on the Yankees. We got Chase Burns on the mound for the Reds. We got Rodriguez on the mound for the Yankees. All right, getting into this game, Chase Burns continues to dominate this season. Really good strikeout numbers. He's going to be seeing a Yankees lineup that continues to struggle to hit right-handed pitching. On the other side, we got Rodriguez getting brought back up from the minors to the majors for this start. This guy has not looked good every time they brought him up. Walks a bunch of batters. We've been seeing this Reds lineup spank a bunch of mediocre pitchers. They got to Will Warren yesterday. We saw in that Mets series. They stomped on Tobias Myers, stomped on Kodai Senga. I see that happening here today. Not to mention the Yankees bullpen got completely used up in yesterday's game. Looking at the weather for this one. 80 degrees. 8 to 10 mile per hour winds blown from the diamond to right field, giving left-handed bats an advantage in this game. Let's get to the picks. The Yankees are the betting odds favorites as of right now, and I like the road dogs in this spot. Give me the Cincinnati Reds on the money line. The game total set at 8.5. I like the over 8.5 total runs. For the player prop, I'm taking J.J. Belday of the Cincinnati Reds to hit a home run today. Next up, we got the Brewers in Atlanta. We got Robert Gasser on the mound for the Brewers. We got Bryce Elder on the mound for Atlanta. Getting into this one, we got the left-handed pitcher Gasser on the mound for the Brewers. The guy started off looking really rough, but in his last 3 starts, he's settled down. He's actually had some quality starts in his last 3 outings. Whip sitting at 128 coming into it. In this game, he's going to be seeing a Braves lineup continues to be mediocre versus left-handed pitching. Granted, Ozzie Albies is down in that lineup, crushing lefties, but other than that, the rest of the guys are a bit mediocre versus left-handed pitching. I can see Gasser coming out having another quality start here today, going 6 innings, giving up 2 runs. On the other side, we got Bryce Elder on the mound. Started off the season also looking amazing. In his last 4 starts, this guy has given up close to 20 runs. Here today, he's going to be seeing a Brewers lineup loaded with left-handed bats. They have been killing right-handed pitching. Not to mention there's a few guys like Yelich and Terang that really match up well against his pitch mix. He's throwing that slider a bunch of the times. They match up very well against him. I'm expecting this Brewers lineup to get 3 to 4 runs off of Bryce Elder. Get to this Braves bullpen that's slightly taxed. Put up a few runs on them as well. Looking at the weather, it's going to be a bit more on the pitcher-friendly side. Let's get to the picks. The Braves are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and I like the road dogs in this spot. Give me the Milwaukee Brewers on the money line. The game total set at 9. I like the under 9 total runs in this one. For the player prop, I'm taking Bryce Terang of the Brewers for 2 total bases. Next up, we got the Nationals in Tampa Bay taking on the Rays. The left-handed pitcher Alvarez on the mound for the Nats. We got Nick Martinez on the mound for the Rays. All right, getting into this one here, we got the left-handed pitcher Alvarez on the mound for the Nats. This guy, we're starting to see the potential with him. Got a really good curveball, really good fastball. He's going to be seeing a Tampa Bay Rays lineup. Started off the season crushing left-handed pitching, but they started to regress. That does not negate the fact that you'll still have to see Yandy Diaz, Junior Caminero in that lineup. I could see one of them taking Alvarez yard. I'm expecting him to go 4 or 5 innings, give up a bunch of runs here today, turn it over to a Nationals bullpen that's highly taxed. I see them coming in this game, giving up a few runs as well. On the other side, we got Nick Martinez, the sinker ball pitcher, guy pitches for a lot of contact. Going to be seeing a Nationals lineup that has been killing right-handed pitchers that throw the sinker this season. I'm expecting the Nats to keep that trend going. Looking at Nick Martinez, we're starting to see the regression from him. Hard hit rate starting to really go up in his last few starts. I'm expecting him to give up 3 to 4 runs, turn it over to a Rays bullpen that's gonna have the advantage late in this game. That's why I'm leaning towards the Rays here. It's because of that bullpen. Looking at the weather, well, there is no weather. It's down in Tampa Bay. Let's get to the picks. The Rays are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and I'm playing them on the money line. The game total set at 8.5. I like the over 8.5 total runs. For the player prop, I'm taking Yandy Diaz for 2 total bases today. Next up, we got the White Sox in Detroit taking on the Tigers. Davis Martin on the mount for the White Sox. We got Keider Montero on the mount for the Tigers. Getting into this game here, we got Davis Martin on the mount for the White Sox, coming off of 2 terrible starts against the Twins and the Yankees, but he's been solid all season for the White Sox. Today, he's going to be seeing a Tigers lineup that offensively, their numbers have been a bit, I want to say, closer to bad and mediocre in the last 10 games. It's been a real low-scoring series up to this point. These first 2 games these 2 teams have played. I'm expecting Davis Martin to come out here, have a good game. He's going to be seeing a Tigers lineup featuring 6 right-handed bats. He has very good numbers versus righties. The one guy I worry about for him is Riley Green. Riley Green matches up very well against Davis Martin. Other than that, I could see Martin coming out here going 6 to 7 innings, giving up a run or 2, turning it over to a White Sox bullpen that got some decent arms available. I could see them coming in, still giving up a run, but nothing too crazy. On the other side, we got Keider Montero. This guy continues to blow my expectations out the water this season, but when I look at his expected ERA, it's still close to 6. It's sitting at 3.50 right now, so they're expecting him to eventually fall off a cliff in this game here today. He's going to be seeing a White Sox lineup. We talk about it all the time. The on-base percentage, the average has dropped in the month of June, but the slugging versus right-handed pitching is still there. I see Keider Montero giving up a home run or 2 in this one. My overall expectations, he goes 5 innings, gives up 4, turns it over to a Tigers bullpen that's in a good spot to come in, shut the door. Looking at the weather, very pitcher friendly. We're going to have 8 to 10 mile per hour winds blowing from the outfield into the diamond. Let's get to the picks. The Tigers are the betting on favorites in this game. I see the White Sox will be down Miguel Vargas here today unless something changes last minute, so I don't know if that's swaying the price in this game, but overall I like the Road Dogs in this spot. Give me the Chicago White Sox on the money line. The game total is set at 8.5. I like the under 8.5 total runs. For the player prop, I'm taking Colson Montgomery of the White Sox for 2 total bases. Next up, we got the Guardians in Houston taking on the Astros. Slade Ciccone on the mount for the Guardians, Tang on the mount for the Astros. Getting into this one here, we got Slade Ciccone on the mount. He continues to be impressive this season. His last 3 starts, he has a 1.30 ERA. Yesterday, Joey Cantillo pitched 8 innings, so the bullpen was able to get an extra day of rest. My overall expectations for Slade Ciccone, he's going to be seeing an Astros lineup loaded with right-handed bats. As long as he pitches around Yordan Alvarez, I could see him having a good game here today, where he goes 6 innings, gives up 2 runs, turns it over to a Guardians bullpen that's in a good spot to come in, let up a run, but nothing too crazy. On the other side, we got Tang on the mount. We're starting to see this guy really get squashed in his last few starts. Hard hit rate in his last 3 starts, I should say. The hard hit rate sitting at 52%. He's giving up 6 home runs in his last 4 starts. ERA close to 11. He's been absolutely terrible seeing a Cleveland Guardians lineup. Granted, they've been a bit sluggish offensively, but they're loaded with left-handed bats. Budzana, Manzardo, all these guys, the bats are starting, the swing is starting to come around. I like Manzardo here. He matches up very well against Tang. The Astros bullpen's really taxed. I see them coming in, giving up a few runs. It's down in Houston in the Dome. Let's get to the picks. The Astros are the betting on favorites in this game, and I like the Road Dogs in this spot. Give me the Cleveland Guardians on the money line. The game total set at 8.5. I like the over 8.5 total runs. For the player prop, I'm taking Manzardo of the Guardians to hit a home run today. Next game up, we got the Jays in Chicago taking on the Cubs. We got Dylan Cease on the mount for the Jays. We got Imanaga on the mount for the Cubs. Alright, getting into this one here, we got Dylan Cease back on the mount for the Jays. This guy's been really impressive this season. Comes into this game leading the American League in strikeouts, has a 120 whip, 170 ERA. Today he's going to be seeing a Cubs lineup that is loaded with left-handed bats. That does worry me a bit for Cease, but this Cubs lineup has been striking out a lot of late. That's something that is going to work in Dylan Cease's favor. My overall expectations for Cease, he goes his regular 6 innings, gives up 2 runs, turns it over to a Blue Jays bullpen. I like the arms coming out the pen here today for the Jays. I see them coming in, giving up a run or so, but nothing too crazy. On the other side, we got Imanaga on the mound. He continues to be very mediocre, very inconsistent this season. Hard hit rates up above 45%, ERA close to 4.30, giving up a lot of home runs this season. That's been his Achilles heel. Here today, he's going to be seeing a Blue Jays lineup loaded with right-handed bats. We've been seeing this Blue Jays lineup start to turn it on when it comes to hitting left-handed pitching. I'm expecting Okamoto or Vlad, one of them, to take him deep here today. My overall expectation for Imanaga, he goes 5-6 innings, gives up 3 to 4 runs, turns it over to a Cubs bullpen that is highly taxed. Not to mention they've been playing terrible of late. I see them coming in, giving up a run or two. Looking at the weather, the wind is going to be blowing side to side at Wrigley, which usually favors the pitcher. Let's get to the picks. The Blue Jays are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and I'm playing them on the money line. The game total set at 7. I like the over 7 total runs in this one. For the player prop, I'm taking Okamoto of the Jays for 2 total bases. Next game up, we got the Pirates in Colorado taking on the Rockies. We got Jones on the mound for the Pirates. We got Lorenzen on the mound for the Rockies. Getting into this one here, we got Jones on the mound. This guy has been terrible since the Pirates have called him up. He is a fly ball pitcher, pitches for a lot of contact. He's been playing in a lot of offensive ballparks. He's also been playing a lot of good offensive teams, so I'm going to give him a bit of a break. But in this game here today, he's going to be seeing a Rockies team. They're trying to complete the sweep of the Pirates today, first of all. That's one thing. And another thing, they've been hitting this Pirates pitching staff up to this point. Granted, not for a lot of runs, but they've been able to draw walks, put up some hits. I'm seeing Jones struggle in this game once again. My overall expectations, he pitches 5 innings, gives up 4 runs, turns it over to a Pirates bullpen that continues to play terrible here. I see them coming in, giving up a run or two, but nothing too crazy. On the other side, we got Michael Lorenzen. This guy's been terrible this season. Comes into it with an ERA sitting at 7.13, whips at 185. He's given up a bunch of home runs this season. Hard hit rates really high. Struggles with left-handed bats. All the best bats in this Pirates lineup are going to be lefties. Horowitz, O'Hearn, Brandon Lau. I'm expecting them to really get to Lorenzen. I'm expecting him to go 4 innings, give up 4 to 5 runs, turn it over to Rockies bullpen. The worst in the majors, still come in and give it up as well. Looking at the weather, very hitter-friendly weather out there in Colorado. Let's get to the picks. The Pirates are the betting odd favorites in this game, and I'm playing them on the money line. The game total set at 11.5. I like the over 11.5 total runs. For the player prop, I'm taking Brandon Lau of the Pirates to hit a home run today. Next game up, we got the Angels in Sacramento taking on the Athletics. We got Detmers on the mound for the Angels. We got Perkins on the mound for the Athletics. All right, getting into this one here, we got Reed Detmers on the mound for the Angels. Started off the season looking mediocre. He would have some good starts mixed in between some blow-up starts, but in the month of June, this guy has settled down. He's looked really good here. He has a 3.60 ERA, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the majors. Here today, he's going to be seeing an Athletics lineup that has been hitting left-handed pitching very well, but they do strike out the 3rd most in the majors. That's something that's going to work in Reed Detmers' benefit. My overall expectations for Detmers in this small ballpark, he goes 6 innings, gives up 2 to 3 runs, turns it over to an Angels bullpen that's been really playing well of late. I see them coming in, giving up a run or so, but nothing too crazy. On the other side, we got Jack Perkins. He has not been good in the few starts he's made for the Athletics. ERA sitting up at 6.15, whipped close to 140. Do not like the hard hit rate in the small ballpark. Granted, he's going to be seeing a lineup here today where all the best bats are righties. That's something that's going to work in his benefit, but I still see him giving it up in this game. My overall expectations, he goes 5 innings, gives up 4 runs, turns it over to an Athletics bullpen that's still highly taxed, still been playing terrible. I see them coming in, giving up a few runs as well. Looking at the weather in this game, when the game first starts, the wind is going to be blowing from the outfield into the diamond, but about the 5th inning, it flips and the wind starts blowing outward. Let's get to the picks. The Athletics are the betting odd favorites in this game here today, and I like the road dogs in this spot. Give me the Los Angeles Angels on the money line. The game total set at 9.5. Like I said, about the 6th inning, that weather's going to flip. The wind is going to start blowing out, and around the 6th inning, you're going to get to this Athletics bullpen. I would say track this game and live bet it. If it's like a 4-3 game and they have the game total set at 2 more runs than it's sitting at, so if it's like 9.5 and sitting at 7, I say bet that over. But anyways, in this game, the game total set at 9.5. I like the over 9.5 total runs. For the player prop, I'm taking Joe Adell of the Angels to hit a home run today. Next game up, we got the Red Sox in Seattle taking on the Mariners. We got the left-handed pitcher Peyton Tolley on the mound for the Sox. We got Logan Gilbert on the mound for the Mariners. All right, getting into this one here, we got Peyton Tolley on the mound for the Red Sox. He's been solid this season. Good fastball up around 100 miles per hour. This is going to be the third straight lefty this Mariners lineup sees here for the Red Sox. They saw Suarez, then yesterday early. Here today, they're going to see Tolley. I think that's going to work in the Mariners' benefit, seeing 3 straight left-handed pitchers. Not to mention, Julio Rodriguez started to get back his swing yesterday. I started to see him make some much better contact. In this game here today, I'm expecting Peyton Tolley to struggle. He likes to blow that fastball by, guys. There's a few guys in this lineup. Cal Raleigh and Julio are the 2 main guys I focused in on that can really hit the 100-mile-per-hour fastball. My overall expectations for Tolley, he goes 6 innings, gives up 2 runs, turns it over to a Red Sox bullpen that's been playing well of late, and not to mention they're in a really good spot to come in, shut the door on these Mariners bats. On the other side, we got Logan Gilbert on the mound. He's been inconsistent this season, but he's been really reliable in Seattle in that home ballpark. Here today, he's going to be seeing a Red Sox lineup. Offensively, they've been really putting up some runs here against some good starting pitchers, but looking at the matchup for Logan Gilbert, I could see him having a really good outing where he goes 6 to 7 innings, gives up a run, turns it over to a Mariners bullpen that's in a really good spot to come in, shut the door on these Red Sox bats. It's out in Seattle, pitcher-friendly ballpark. We're going to be having very pitcher-friendly weather out there. Let's get to the picks. The Mariners are the betting odd favorites in this game, and I'm playing them on the money line. The game total set at 6.5. I do like the under 6.5 total runs in this one. For the player prop, I'm taking Julio Rodriguez of the Mariners for 2 total bases. Next game up, we got the Orioles in Los Angeles taking on the Dodgers. We got Young on the mound for the O's. We got Sheehan on the mound for the Dodgers. All right, getting into this one here, we got Young on the mound for the Orioles. This guy's been really good this season, probably their best starting pitcher up to this point. The 2 things I got to pay attention to, though, with him, he struggles in his road starts, and he's been struggling with his command a bit. He's been walking a lot of batters. Today, he's going to be seeing a Dodgers lineup that has been killing right-handed pitching. They got Shohei back in the lineup. I could see Young struggling a bit here today at Dodger Stadium. It's going to be very hitter-friendly weather. I'm expecting him to go 5-6 innings, give up 2 to 3 runs, turn it over to an Orioles bullpen that is a bit rested, but they're still not good. I see them coming in this game, giving up a few runs as well. On the other side, we get Emmett Sheehan on the mound. This was a guy I had much higher expectations for this season. He's been underplaying my expectations. He comes into it with an ERA close to 5, hard hit rate sitting at 45%. In this game here today, he's going to be seeing an Orioles lineup that continues to hit right-handed pitching well themselves. In the last 10 games played, they're batting .268, slugging .420. I'm expecting them to put up a few runs on Emmett Sheehan. The big deciding factor in this game for me is the Dodgers bullpen. They hold an advantage late. Looking at the weather, it's going to be very good. Dodger Stadium is small. Let's get to this. The Dodgers are the betting on favorites in this game here today, and I'm playing them on the money line. Game total set at 9. I do like the over 9 total runs. For the player prop, taking the Dodgers for 2 total bases. I predict the game that the Mets will take on the Phillies. Left-handed pitcher Peterson's going to out for the Mets. We got Zach Wheeler on the mound for the Phillies. All right, getting into this one guys, before we get up out of here, the 4 bets we'll be placing here today ourselves. Our first bet will be our ladder play. We're going to restart with a $10 bet here today, and we're playing the Pittsburgh Pirates on the money line. We're getting them at -138. This is our ladder play of the day. Next up, we have a 3-leg home run parlay we're playing here today. We're going to start it off with Junior Caminero of the Tampa Bay Rays. We're then going to play Okamoto of the Toronto Blue Jays, and we wrap up the parlay with Brandon Lau of the Pittsburgh Pirates, a 3-leg $10 home run parlay. Next up, we have a 3-leg parlay we're playing here today. We're going to start it off with that Reds-Yankees game total to go over 8.5 total runs. After that, we're going to play the Milwaukee Brewers on the money line, and we wrap up the parlay with the Tampa Bay Rays on the money line. And our final bet of the day will be another 3-leg parlay. We started off with the Pittsburgh Pirates on the money line. We're then going to play the Seattle Mariners on the money line, and we wrap up the parlay with the Philadelphia Phillies on the run line. Once again, guys, before we get up out of here, I just want to send my salutes out to you all. Happy Father's Day to all. You guys know I appreciate you all. I respect you all. Hope we all win some money here today, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.